Okay, so I got the carburetor off. It's a Carter AFB 4-barrel. I imagine that's what came on its stock. So I've got a guy here in town that is a carburetor guru, the master carburetor guy. I'm going to take it over to him, have it rebuilt. So it's on a run stand, and I was looking down the get the light. I was looking down the radiator here, get it to adjust, and yeah, it needs cleaned out. I'm not going to try to start it up with that gunk in it. So I'm going to take the radiator off, take it in and have it flushed and all that good stuff, and I'll put it all back together once I get the carburetor, and we'll fire the thing up. I fired it up here a while back. You can look back at one of my YouTube channel videos, and it shows me firing this thing up in the dead of winter. Runs like a champ. So, all right, I'll get that stuff done, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I can't wait. So what you got going on here is a redneck radiator flush. So I got the hose hooked on. Got it hooked up to the old radiator. This is the third time I've done this. Pick it up, shake the hell out of it, and till it's running clear water. This is the third time, so it's clear, good to go. So yeah, this is how we do it. You know, when you're 50 miles or 100 miles from a radiator shop, right? You ain't got no budget, no money. So you want to flush that radiator? Here's how you do it. So I got my carburetor back from having it rebuilt. It's got these, the intake has got these heat risers on it, and I don't want my carburetor setting right on those. So I picked up the Spectra adapter kit for this thing, for the simple fact that I want it above to block off those heat risers, so this doesn't boil the gas when I start beating up on it this summer or during the hot weather. I'm not too sure. It's got these beveled openings for the secondaries. I'm not real sure what the deal is there, if I'm going to like it or maybe hog it out. I don't know. If you know more about it than I do, which I'm sure most everybody does, let me know in the comments what you think. But anyway, I'm going to bolt this on, bolt the carburetor down on top of this in hopes that it gives a spacer between these heat risers in this carburetor. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. It's kind of a learn as you go type thing for me. So I'll get it on there. We'll fire it up. We'll see if I like it. If I don't, let me know what you think of this Spectra adapter kit, and let me know about these beveled holes in here. Yeah, I don't really have a clue, but I'm going to try it anyway. So that's where that's at. So this engine hasn't been ran for a while. I did pull the spark plugs and throw some PB blaster down each one of the cylinders just because I know they're dry. I cleaned the spark plugs. I'll show you one here in a second. And they were pretty carboned up, soot, whatever you want to call it. Pretty bad. That was before this carburetor was rebuilt. So hopefully when we get it fired back up, it'll be a lot better burn on those spark plugs. After I run it for a while, I'll pull them back out and show you. As you just saw, that spark plug was pretty carboned up. All 8 of them looked exactly the same. So we'll run it for a while, and then I'll pull those spark plugs and see if it's any better. All right, let's get it turning over and see if we can at least get some oil pressure going. Like I said, it's been a while since this has been started, so let's see if we can build up a little oil pressure first. Just gave it a brand new oil change. The filter's empty, so let's see what happens. Okay, so I got the carburetor on with that new spacer. Hopefully that works good. Got the coil unhooked here. I just changed the oil. Got a battery hooked up. Let's see if we can get some oil pressure before I throw some gas to it, Huh. Maybe I should have put some oil in that filter before I put it on, huh? Well, let's give it a try. I don't know. I think it should have got oil pressure by then. Yeah, I hope we have nothing wrong. Dang it. Well, I guess I'll charge the battery and try it again. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. I didn't get no oil pressure before. I got gas hooked up. I got the coil hooked up. The squirters are working on this new rebuilt carburetor. Let's see what we get. All right, this thing hasn't been started for years now, 2-3 years maybe. Oh, here we go. Still no oil pressure though. That kind of has me worried. Yeah. Well, let's try this again. I'm not going to run it very long. I don't have the radiator back on it yet, so. Well, she's firing. Oh, I got some oil pressure. Good deal. Come on, girl. Come on now, let's do it. Yeah. She hasn't been around for a long time. She's all dry. Let's give her some gas. Yeah, well, she's running. Not going to push my luck here. I got the fire off. I'm happy right now. I'll get a radiator hooked up. We'll mess with it. This carb probably needs tuned a little bit. All right, I'm happy with it for right now. Good deal. All right, I lied. Let's do it some more. She's not even warmed up yet. right, now I'm happy with it. Let's wait till we get a radiator. Let's get on this side. I'm going to throttle. Let's give her some gas, see what's going on here. I don't know. Okay, got the radiator back on the run stand. I don't know if you can see it down there, but I got the leaky hose. Yeah, there you go. That right bottom radiator hose, I guess, is leaking. Got it all tightened up. I'm sure it's probably got a hole in it. We're setting so long, heck, I don't know. Anyway, let's give this a try again and see if we can't get it to idle. Well, it would appear to be the water pump. That water's coming from right behind the pulley. I couldn't have imagined it leaking from where that big old rust streak is coming down. Huh. Yeah, imagine that. So the engine's set for 20 years, being ran just periodically over the years, and it ruined the water pump. Imagine that. I wonder what a water pump costs. Well, there's my next chore, water pump time. Okay, let's see what it does now. So we know it's a runner. It's I'm just not going to run it anymore. I adjusted the idle screw. I'm sure it's going to idle. I don't want to run it anymore until I get, where's it at? Right here. Until I get a fuel pressure regulator on it. It's got an electric fuel pump on it, so I'm not sure how much pressure it's pushing. I don't want to mess up this carburetor. So we're just going to call it good there until I get that regulator on there, and then I'll fire it back up, and we'll get it idling and everything, and put a little run time on this thing. I just want to thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think of this 1960 390 Cadillac engine, and I'll see you next time I drop a video. All right, thanks a lot. She's a runner.
Heck yeah.
Okay, there's that fuel regulator. So I got it up on 5 pounds, so hopefully that's good enough. Good enough for the girls we go out with. Where is it? Right there. Heck yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see. You can see this engine go into the truck eventually. So thanks for watching, everybody, And we'll catch you next time.